This is Chris King, your online English teacher, and today we're going to learn the present perfect. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how to construct the present perfect, when to use it, and again, this is probably one of the most difficult tenses to learn in the English language, but I'm going to make it as easy as I can. Okay, present perfect. How do you make the present perfect? Okay, so you have the subjects, you have, okay, and the past participle. Okay, the third person, of course, has for the present, plus the past participle. Okay, so what do I mean by the past participle? All right. So if you look at the list over here, not this, over here. In most grammar books, you will have this in the back of it. You have 3 columns: the base form, the past simple form, and the past participle. This is the past participle of irregular verbs. That's probably the most difficult part. Alright, if it's regular verbs, then most of the time it's the same. Okay, like walked, for example, will be the same in the past tense form and the past participle will be the same. Okay, and the same here. So made for make. Okay, make, made, made. Okay. So again, you're going to have to memorize those past participles. And of course, there's always exceptions in any language. In English, we like to contract. So I have becomes I've, you have becomes you've, we have becomes we've, they have becomes they've, plus past participle, PP. And the third person, he's plus PP, she's plus past participle, and it's plus past participle. Now you may be wondering, well, this looks like he is. Sometimes it can be he is. He is playing, he's playing. But if the past participle is after he's, she's, or it's, then you know it's the present perfect. Okay. Now, when do we use it? Okay. Now there are many rules to the present perfect, but if you get a hold of this rule, it'll make everything a lot easier. Okay. Now, when something began in the past and it continues to the present, right? There's a connection. It connects the past to now. That's when we use it. That's when we use the present perfect, right? When there's a connection from the past, something happened in the past, okay? And it continues to now. Okay, so you probably have seen this timeline a million times at school, but here we go. So we have the past and the present now. Now, I'll give you an example on my part. I started to play tennis when I was 5 years old, when I was 5, okay? And I've continued to play tennis almost all my life, okay? I have played tennis for 25 years, okay? Or since 1985, okay? I'm going to have more present perfect lessons, and I'll explain the for and the since. For is usually for years, and since is more of like a specific day, since 1985, since I joined the club. Okay. Another example. Okay, again, the connection. I have thought about making more videos of the present perfect. So in the past, I started to think about making videos. Let's say yesterday, 2 weeks ago, all right? And I've continued to think about now. So my current situation, I'm thinking about making more DVDs or videos. Started in the past, continues to now. All right, she has felt great for months. So months ago, she started to feel great, feel good, and it continues now. So her current situation is feeling great. Okay? Okay, like I said, there are other rules for the present perfect. In general, it's usually in general terms. You don't say when. Now, there are exceptions. English is always changing. So, for example, I have put the bag on the table 2 seconds ago. You could say that, but it's probably better to use the past simple in that sense. I put the bag on the table 2 seconds ago. But if you don't say when, it's okay. I have put the bag on the table. Started in the past, and it's probably a recent action that kind of connects to the present. Again, just remember the connection, and it will be a lot easier. Again, I'm going to talk more about all the tenses. There's present perfect continuous after this. And anyway, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment on this video with your information, your contact information. If you want to set up a Skype lesson or a FaceTime lesson, and we'll work out the logistics of that. But anyway, thanks for subscribing to this video, and hope to see you again. All right.